Mastering follow-up questions in English. The art of contextual conversations. Hello, language explorers. Welcome to another exciting episode in our English language learning journey. Today, we're going to delve into a very important aspect of conversation, namely, formulating follow-up questions. More specifically, we'll be focusing on tailoring questions to the context. It's all about asking the right questions at the right time to keep the conversation going and to show our interest in the other person. The first step in crafting context-specific follow-up questions is to understand what we mean by context. Context in a conversation could mean many things: the environment you're in, the topic of the conversation, or the relationship between you and the person you're talking with. To tailor your questions to the context, you need to pay attention to these factors. For example, if you are at a professional networking event, your follow-up questions would likely be about the person's profession or industry. If you are at a friend's party, the questions could be more personal, like about hobbies or favorite music. Now, let's look into how we can actually form these context-specific questions. 1. Listen actively. To ask relevant follow-up questions, you must actively listen to what the other person is saying. Picking up on specific details will allow you to formulate relevant and engaging questions. 2. Open-ended questions. Try to ask open-ended questions that require more than just a yes or no answer. These types of questions usually start with how, why, what, or could you tell me more about? 3. Be specific. If the person you're talking with mentions something specific, don't be afraid to dive deeper. If they mention a hobby like playing the guitar, you might ask, how long have you been playing the guitar? Or, what genre of music do you enjoy playing the most on your guitar? Now let's practice with some scenarios. 1. Scenario: professional networking event. 2. Person A: I work in the tech industry, specifically in cybersecurity. 3. You could ask, that's fascinating. How did you get into the field of cybersecurity? 4. Scenario: friend's party. 5. Person B: I really love hiking and exploring nature. 6. You could ask, that sounds exciting. What has been your most memorable hiking trip so far? Remember, the key is to show genuine interest and keep the conversation flowing naturally. That's it for this lesson, my friends. We've looked at what it means to tailor your questions to the context, and we've learned how to formulate such questions. Remember, conversation is an art, and like any art, it takes practice. So, don't worry if you don't get it right immediately. The more you practice, the better you'll become. Thank you for joining me in this lesson, and I hope you found it helpful. Remember, you're doing great, and every step you take is bringing you closer to mastering the English language. See you in the next video.